Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to discuss about the individual and class characteristics of fingerprints. So let's get started. First, before starting that, you must know what characteristics are. So characteristics are certain peculiar features or quality that belongs to a particular place or a person or a particular thing, right? So, and in forensic science, these characteristics are of two types, that is class characteristics and individual characteristics. Class characteristics are the characteristics that narrows the print down to a group but not to an individual. So class characteristics are common type of characteristics that are present in every individual, and they can help us narrow down to a few individuals but not to a particular individual. For example, in case of fingerprints, class characteristics can be like whorl. A fingerprint can be of whorl type, it can be of arch type, or it can be of a loop type. So these are the characteristics that are present in the overall population. Everyone has different sets of fingerprints, right? And also their subtypes, like for example ulnar loop, radial loop, tented arch, plain arch. These all are also class characteristics only, but they will not help us get to a particular individual. For that we need individual characteristics to match. So in class characteristics, the three fingerprint class types are the arches, loops and whorls, as I've already told. This pattern is characterized by ridges that enter on one side of the print, loop around and then exit on the same side. This is the example of how a loop looks like. Then we have different types of arches and different types of whorls as well. So if we need to narrow down our investigation to a particular individual, we need to match with the individual characteristics. So individual characteristics are those characteristics that are unique to an individual, right? They are tiny irregularities that appear within the friction ridges and are referred to as galton's detail. Now in our fingerprints, here you can see there are a number of tiny irregularities like this ridge, this, right? And all of these are unique in their own sense because there are a number of ridge characteristics. I have discussed ridge characteristics in detail in the next slide, but for now you can know that some of the types are like bifurcation, ridge ending, dots, islands, etc. And these different types of individual characteristics, or we can say galton's details, or we can say minutiae, they are present in different numbers at different positions in each and every individual in the world. So this is the reason why these characteristics are going to help us come and narrow down to a particular individual, because they are present at different places in different numbers and they are of a number of types. So individual characteristics are the most important type of characteristics that help us identify a person. Now let us talk about the different types of minutiae or galton's detail. First is ridge ending. This is a ridge which abruptly ends in its path. So there are a number of ridges that are present on our fingerprints, right? And these ridges has to end somewhere, right? So ridge ending is the ridge that is ending its path. They occur very abundantly in a fingerprint impression. Since there are a lot of ridges, so they are going to end and simply like this. This is a ridge ending. Here you can see in this picture, this is a ridge ending, and they are present in large amount since there are a lot of ridges in our fingerprints. Then next comes bifurcation. It is a ridge which splits into two small ridges forming a Y shape. For example, a ridge was going like this and suddenly it splits into two. So it is forming a Y shape here, right? And a single ridge bifurcated into two new ridges. It is also known as diverging fork because it is looking like a fork. Then comes trifurcation. It is a ridge which splits into three small ridges. In bifurcation, the ridge split into two small ridges. In trifurcation, the ridge splits into three small ridges like this. Right. Okay. This was bifurcation, and here is a trifurcation, and it is a rare occurring. Then comes hook or spur. When a small curved ridge which is attached to main ridge forms a hook or spur like appearance. For example, this is a main ridge and then there is a small curve like this in the main ridge. So this leads to a hook like appearance, and hence also this type of minutiae is known as hook or spur. Here you can see in this picture also. Then next comes interjunction. It is the joining of two adjacent ridges with a short diagonal ridge. So for example, these are the two ridges and then there is a short diagonal ridge in between them. So this is known as interjunction, and interjunction is also called crossover. Here you can see, no, there is no example in this picture, but I have drawn it here for you. Then comes enclosure or lake. It is a ridge which first bifurcates, like for example, a ridge that first bifurcated and then converges or joins back to form an elliptical enclosure. So it converges and it joins back like this, and here we can see an elliptical like figure, right? It is also known as a lake because it is looking like a lake and it can vary in size. Then comes island. It is a point or a dot within the overall pattern of a fingerprint. This is a dot, and if you talk about island, then an island will simply look like this. A small point, and this point can even be so small that we can also call it a dot, or it can be a simple very small ridge like this. Like here you can see in this picture, this is an island, and also here you can see it is a dot. Simple dot, simple small ridge. Then comes intersection or changeover. It is formed when two adjacent ridges changes their places by crossing over each other. So these were the two adjacent ridges and they simply crossed over each other like this. So this is known as intersection or changeover, or we can also say crossover. This is also known as ridge ending. As you can see here in this picture, two ridges simply crossed each other. So this was all about the class characteristics and individual characteristics of fingerprint. I hope you understood everything. If you have any problem, then do let me know in the comment section and I'll be happy to reply there and solve your problem. For more, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, and also like this video if you found my content to be useful. Thank you.